Oh yeah, black sun in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Y'all see the title, Battle Flag Story of 2024. This story started this month actually. This is October. Where this story started officially 13 days away from the election. 13 days from the election. I live in Covington, Georgia. For those of y'all know, I moved. I moved from Stone Mountain to Covington, Georgia. Much quieter neighborhood, a much more country atmosphere. A lot of retired veterans, a lot of retired law enforcement. Basically, a lot of patriots live on this block. And by me being the newest person on the block in the neighborhood, I had to resort to just reading people's energy, meaning um, if a person waved hi to me, I wave hi to them. Now, seems pretty good. Everybody waved. Everybody's nice. And I had a neighbor across the street from me that waved, and I had a neighbor next to me that waved. Everybody's waving. Everybody pretty much on the block has waved. As y'all know, the last neighbor who I delivered dirt to, my little Native American buddy, he's one of the last people I wanted to meet on the block. And turns out, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Uh, Former Army. He was in the Army branch. So we're pretty neighborly. I've lent my blower to my neighbor because he had an electric blower. As y'all know, gas blowers are much stronger than electric blowers. Y'all hit the like. I see two people in here. Can I get a like? Let me get a like, y'all. Let me get a like. Subscribe, share. Let me get that. Let me get that up out of you. Let me get that up out of you. So, um, one day I come home. Mind you, this is 13 days from the election. And my neighbor across the street, the same one I lent the blower to, has this little teeny tiny Trump flag. And with this little teeny tiny Trump flag, he sticks it on his mailbox. Like the thing is literally that I mean no bigger than my hand. The flag is no bigger than my hand. So he puts the flag on his mailbox, and I drive by. I mean, I am happy to see my neighbor come out. So, because I didn't know my neighbor was even, I thought he was a liberal. I thought my neighbor was liberal. He has long hair. Um, Everything, his little scooter's electric. His leaf blower was electric. All his lawn care equipment was all electric. So, the first thing I'm thinking, what's going on, twin? The first thing I'm thinking is that, electric. I'm just assuming he's liberal. I just assumed that. I did not know. Like I said, it's hard to tell. Well, it's not only hard to tell with white people, but it's hard to tell with black people. It's hard to tell nowadays who is for Trump and who is against Trump. It's hard to tell. You can't just point a finger and say, oh, that person's anti Trump or that person's for Trump unless they're wearing a Trump cap or have a little Trump flag. And my neighbor, ah, had a little Trump flag. And because he had a little Trump flag, I was happy to see that. I said, okay, he's got a little Trump flag on the mailbox, and 89. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, I think about it. I was happy to see that. I said, okay, Trump supporter. I go on to work one day, twin. I go to work, come home, and somebody knocked the damn flag over. Now, I assumed somebody knocked the flag over, but I didn't. I said, you know what? Maybe it just blew. Somebody drove by and it blew by. But I tell you what, let the neighbor know that, hey, man, its flag came down. So he comes outside. He said, oh, okay, well, maybe the wind blew it. He said the same thing I said. So I said, okay, so we put it up again, the Trump flag again. Now it got knocked down. We don't know how it got knocked down. So the Trump flag, he puts it up. I go to work, come back home, and it's on the ground again. It's on the ground again. So this gentleman, my neighbor, he's about in his maybe 75, maybe 80 years old. He's up in age. He's up in age. So I figured, you know what? He didn't really secure the flag. He really didn't secure the flag. Yeah, I agree, twin. I'm gonna get some cameras. I got a security camera when you come into the house, but I need some external cameras. You're right about that. So I'm glad you brought up the cameras, but we gonna get there, twin. We gonna get there, twin. We gonna get there. Hey, Tina, how you doing? So the the flag was knocked down a second time, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna assume because my neighbor's older, he really didn't secure it. So I pick up the flag off of the ground and I secure it between the mailbox. I secure it like I blow it, it's secure. So I go on to work the next day. Come back home and the flag is knocked down again. Now I know at this point, twin, I said, nah, somebody knocked it down because the between the mailbox and the stake and where I put the damn flag in, it was secure in there. It was secure. And what's going on, Andrew? It was secure. It was secure. Okay, I was reading Andrew's. Andrew has a. I think Andrew has ADHD, man. He has in trouble. No, he apologized, but I got you, Andrew. But I'm telling a story right now, Andrew. He has ADHD. He doesn't know how to stay focused. So shout out to Andrew, man. Shout out to Andrew. But I'll read that in a minute, Andrew. I'll read that in a minute. So where was I before I got distracted by Andrew? So I proceed to put the flag in the same secure position that it was again. So the fourth day, I come home and I notice the flag is secure. However, the neighborhood, there's something different about the neighborhood. The neighbor next to me now has a yard sign that says Harris Walls. Okay, oh, this is interesting. Okay, so Harris Walls. And I noticed the flag was not knocked down. The little tiny flag was not knocked down. And so the fifth day passes by, and I notice the flag is still up, and the Harris Walls sign is still up, so y'all know what I'm thinking, right? Before the Walls Harris sign was put up, the flag kept getting knocked down. Now, the day that the Harris wall signs put up on my neighbors next to me is put up, all of a sudden, every day I come home, the little flag is intact in the mailbox. What am I thinking about here, twin? Andrew can't stay focused, so I'm not going to ask Andrew. What am I thinking about right now, Tina? The day I see the Walls Harris sign, the flag, the little flag is not being knocked down no more. What's on my mind, you guys? What's on my mind here? What am I thinking about right now? I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to read my mind right now. When I come home on the 5th day, 6th day, and the 7th day, I notice the flag is not being knocked down no more. But 3 days straight, 4 days straight, the flag was getting knocked down. But the day the Harris Walls yard sign, notice how I stress yard sign, the flag is not being blown away anymore. Twin said Trump haters. Tina said neighbor was pissed about the flag. Tina, I'm so glad you said that. Tina, did you come into the part where the show where I said this was a little tiny flag as big as my hand? Did I tell you that the flag was about as big as my hand, right on top of the mailbox? Did I tell you? Now, yeah, I think the neighbor was pissed about the Trump flag. Laugh out loud. I'm glad you said that, Tina. Well, now that I confirmed that in my mind. So let me say that again. When I have confirmed when that flag was knocked down, because now the Harris sign is up, and it's not being knocked down no more, I have confirmed after 3 days that you have knocked that battle. You have knocked that flag down, and now that flag has officially become a battle flag. And when you knock down a regiment, when the flag is knocked down, for those of y'all that have ancestors that served in the military during the Civil War time, there is a call. There is a specific call, a call for backup, a call that rang in my head. It goes, it's a bugle call. It's the cavalry call. It goes. Y'all press the one if y'all have ever heard that before. I know I'm butchering it, but it's a. If y'all look it up, it's called bugle. It's called the cavalry call. That just kept playing in my head. Now, even though when the Harris sign was put up, it was a battle call. Even though the flag is not being knocked down no more, the cavalry call just kept playing in my head. So, needless to say, this neighbor with yard sign, and shout out to my people, Trump supporters that have yard signs, but here in Georgia, we don't do yard signs. I mean, we do, but military, ex-military, ex-police, all that, we use flags here in Georgia. You know, shout out to everybody who you got Trump signs. Peace out to you, but you have now made that little flag, the little flag that you kept knocking down, you have made that, what we call in the military, you have made that a battle flag now. And when a battle flag is down, the cavalry comes in. So needless to say, I got my jumbo. No, y'all didn't hear me. The flag they kept knocking down was as big as my head. I went out and got my jumbo flag, my Make America Trump my Take Back America. It's a black flag. Like you got, if you all know the Trump flag, the regular Take Back America Trump 2024, mine is black because it's a battle flag. That's my Trump battle flag. That is a black, like, I don't know who designed that flag, but it's a battle flag. It's a true battle flag. I'll take a picture of it this evening so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's a Trump 2024, but apparently somebody knew something. Somebody knew something. I guess somebody knew it was going to be a battle flag at some point, or the potential to be a battle flag. So I say that to say this, y'all. What's up, Kelly? I see you. I see you, Kelly. As I went out and erected my jumbo Trump flag, the minute I put up my flag, I went to go use the bathroom because I was cutting grass, trimming the hedges. Come back out, and the neighbor that originally had the little Trump flag now has his jumbo flag of Trump that I ain't never seen. It's like he had Trump in big bubble letters, big elephant letters. Needless to say, we both put up our Trump flags. I went to Kroger, came back, and another neighbor put up their Trump flag. And then there was another neighbor that put up their Trump flag. There is a moral of the story, Harris supporters. Those of you guys that support Kamala Harris, Georgia is Trump country. Do not mess with Trump supporters because we don't do yard signs. We do flags. Let me say that again. Oh, yeah. Kelly said you gave him confidence. Yeah, you're right, because you know what? When they knocked his flag down, he was just like all like this, and he was sad. I said, oh, no, you're not going to do that. And mind you, he's a veteran, too. Oh, no, we're not doing that. And that's why, Kelly, that charge got in my head. Needless to say, when I put up my flag, oh yeah, he had his chest poked out. You know, the old man, he's like this, but his chest was poked out. He was walking around different. Yes, he was walking around different. And needless to say, more neighbors put up their Trump flags. See, all of us were keeping it neutral. If you would have let them, look, Kamala Harris supporters. The lesson here is to learn is if you should have let the man just keep his little Trump flag on his mailbox. Because I had no intention on putting my jumbo flag up because again, my Trump flag is a battle flag. You know, again, let me explain what a battle flag is. Most Trump flags are red, white, and blue. Mine is red, white, and black. That's a battle flag. It's red, white, and black. That's a battle flag. For those of y'all know the military tactics in battle, yeah. You got red, white, and blue, and then you got red, white, and black. So, yeah, you can order that battle flag. It can be ordered. It's a double flag. It's an outdoor flag only, and it's a battle flag. And again, it's such a heavy flag. I was going to, like I said, I wasn't even going to erect the flag. But the point is, you should have let the man have that. You should have let him have his little Trump flag. It was just a little Trump flag on his mailbox. Let him have that. But now, when you come outside with your little Harris Walls yard sign, again, real Georgia, I can tell they're not from Georgia because real Georgians, we don't do yard signs. We do flags. We do battle flags here in Georgia. We do flags here. So, needless to say, The news got around real fast in my city because I had big old trucks coming through my neighborhood with Trump flags. Big old giant stupid monster trucks coming through my neighborhood. It's like, yo, when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And it started off by one little Trump flag. One little Trump flag, and just kept knocking it down, knocking it down. And I'm like, really? Now you got a problem on your hand because you got nothing but big old jumbo Trump flags all up in the neighborhood now. Somebody, Kelly, give me the moral of the story. Twin, give me the moral of the story. Andrew, if you've been paying attention, give me the moral of the story. Tina, somebody give me the moral. I feel like there's a moral of the story here. I feel like there's a moral of a story here. I feel like there's a lesson in this story that I just told about the battle flag, about the Trump flag. Todd said, North Carolina for Trump. You already know it, my friend. You already know it. Todd, there you go, your receipt. Can you give me the moral of this story, Todd? Can somebody please give me the moral of this story? Oh, yeah, Kelly, everybody in my neighborhood had American flags. So, you know, when we go into battle mode, everybody brought out their Trump flag. Like I said, my neighbor had an American flag. I didn't know if he was Democrat or Republican because you got a lot of Democrats that have American flags too. But obviously the neighbor knows now, don't they? Okay, so Kelly's going to give us the moral of the story here. So let's get Kelly's perspective of what lesson has been taught here. Uh, we will support one another when it's all said and done. Nice terms. Yes, Kelly. Yes, yes. We will all support each other when it's all said and done, and that's what I did. You know, like I said, everybody. I don't know if my neighbors to the left what they hear. I don't know if they're military, but let me tell you, when a flag is down of a fellow veteran, then that flag now officially becomes a battle flag. Trump flag has officially become a battle flag. Like I said, we don't do yard signs. Shout out to my Trump supporters, Trump 47. A lot of y'all from different places, and a lot of y'all have yard signs. Shout out, man, cool. I'm just saying I don't do yard signs. I do flags. We do flags here in Georgia. We do flags. We don't do yard signs. So, needless to say, that little tiny yard sign looks silly compared to all those jumbo flags and flapping around in the neighborhood. It looks pretty silly. You surrounded by all these jumbo flags. When I say jumbo flags, I'm talking about they're huge. As Trump, they're huge. They're huge. What is it? How does Trump say it? They're huge. They're huge. They're huge. They're huge. They're huge flags. And when I like said, mine is like triple layered. So mine is just when it flaps, you hear that crack. Like when the wind hits it, you hear that. That's how thick that flag is. It's an outdoor flag. Again, I will not. I'm going to emphasize this. When I have flags, I have indoor flags and I have outdoor flags. And when I have to bring out my outdoor flag, like I said, most Trump flags are red, white, and blue. Mine is red, white, and black. Or you can say red, white, and purple, or red, white, and it's there. No, it's red, white, and black. No, it's not even. You can't even see no blue. It's red, white, and black. So imagine the Trump Take Back America flag, Trump 2024, and just imagine the blue part being black. Oh, it's a beast. It's a beast, and it's triple layer. I'm gonna take a picture of it, y'all. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna take a picture of all the flags in my neighborhood, and I'm gonna take a picture of the little yard sign they got. The moral of the story is for the hood, for y'all, the people from the streets, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. All I'm saying, if you're little tiny, you could have let the man have that. Now you got to deal with these jumbo, and I'm glad. I'm glad. I am happy that the neighbor was so stupid enough to knock down the little teeny tiny mail flag down. So it gave us the reason to bring out our Trump flags because all of our we all had Trump flags. We just didn't bring them out. We all had Trump flags. We all had Trump flags. We all have Trump flags. As what I said, I whipped mine out. Neighbor whipped his out. Everybody whipped theirs out. So we all had our Trump flags, but we were thinking of our fellow neighbors. We're like, you know what? We support Trump, and we're not gonna put it in nobody's face. And the little now somebody must say, well, Black Son, the neighbor, when he put his little teeny tiny flag on the mailbox, that was putting it in the face. You mean the neighbor couldn't let nobody have that? Because for the simple fact that you knocked down the flag, you declared war right there. You made that flag a battle flag. Okay, y'all. So the moral of the story is don't start no shit, won't be no shit. If you see a little, if you are a Harris supporter and you see a little teeny tiny, oh, but I know what the Democrats say. They said if you see a Trump supporter, get in their face. No, that kind of advice will get your ass whooped. Let me say that again. What's her name? Maxine. If you see a Trump supporter, get in their face. No, bitch. No, do not. No, do not take the advice of Maxine Waters. You will get your ass beat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that. You get in Trump supporters' face. I would not recommend that. Harris supporters, y'all are not built like we are. Trump supporters, we're built for war. We are. We just are. Harris supporters are not built for war. It's just not. Okay? So I do not recommend y'all getting in anybody's face. Just like that neighbor, I guess that a neighbor must have assumed that everybody was going to come out and support Harris and Walls. And I don't know what they were thinking, but it didn't turn out the way they thought. So if that little flag bothered them, what do you think all them jumbo flags are doing right now to them? Do y'all think they're triggered? Plus the one in the chat, if you think they're triggered by all those big old jumbo flags flapping around, especially that one I got. That one I got is menacing. Like I said, if y'all seen Trump flags, take a look. Y'all can order it. It's a Trump flag. It's red, white, and black. It's red, white, and black. Let me tell you, that Trump flag is menacing. It's menacing. But again, it's a battle flag. It's a battle flag. Anytime you have black in a flag, it's gonna be menacing. Bosnia was my experience for war. Oh, okay. Shout out to you, Todd. Shout out. Not exactly. Alistair, we are built for war. Yes, we are. I don't mess with anyone's stuff, right, wrong, or indifferent. Here, people have been stealing and spray painting signs. Again, so Kelly said they've been doing shenanigans up there is because Maxine Waters has told them to do that. So again, I can't speak for Milwaukee, Kelly, but you don't do that here in Georgia, especially Covington, Georgia. Like, know where you're living. And I'm speaking to people just Georgia. Like I said, I'm not familiar with where you live, Kelly, but in Georgia, Georgia's Trump country. And I don't know who is lying to these people, telling them that Trump is like Georgia's a swing state and all that. And no, like, don't mess with damn Trump supporters in Georgia. Don't do that. Don't mess with our flags. Don't, in fact, don't even mess for the Trump supporters that damn, even the ones that have yard signs. We're going to support them. We're going to support them. So don't mess with Trump supporters, even if they don't have Trump flags, even if it's yard signs. I'm not a yard sign person, but let me tell you, like I said, down here, Kelly, we don't do yard signs. We do flags. And the neighbor found out. The neighbor from New York found out. I'm assuming because a lot of people be from New York and they really don't know Georgia like that. I'm thinking they probably from New York somewhere. They definitely not from Georgia because they will understand that Georgians, we carry Trump flags. We carry flags. We don't do yard signs. So the simple fact that the neighbor had yard signs let me know they're not even from Georgia. Georgians, we don't do yard signs. Real Georgians don't do yard signs. We do flags. We do flags, and we have a battle flag in the closet, waiting to be brought out. And of course, I brought mine out. So y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Brian Gilt, we have nothing in common. Any of these rich politicians. Brian, where are you going with this, Brian? I need you to stay focused, brother. I need you to stay focused, Brian, because you're coming in with that propaganda. And Brian, welcome to the channel. But what you don't want to do, Brian, I'm 52 years old. I'm a former vet, and you don't want to go there with me. Brian, with all due respect, with all your knowledge, you cannot match me on any type of politics, on any type of policies. You don't want to go there because that is such a futile statement you just made. You don't want to go there with me. So I'm going to assume that you're new to the channel, and I'm going to let you know you don't want to go there with me. You don't want to do that on this channel. You don't want to. You don't want to do that. I'm trying to give you the courtesy, Mr. Brian Gilly. Bless your heart, sir. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Bless your heart too. I'm just saying that if you're speaking about the Uniparty, you're speaking about the Dick Cheneys and the Barack Obamas, and then yeah, I would agree with you. But you're not gonna talk bad about Trump because Trump has did a lot. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. So bless your heart too. Just know we don't bash Trump over here. And if you do, you gotta come prepared. Now, I'll give you the opportunity, but if you're just gonna come here with some TDS, then I would suggest you don't do that. And I already know you don't have any policies because Trump policies are great. They're wonderful. So we're not gonna put Trump in the category of these politicians that say, they don't care about us. You're not gonna put. I know you're not. You're too wise to put Trump in that category, right? So bless your heart too. So let's see what Gilly says. He says, I'm no fan of any government. Okay, you sound like an anarchist. I'm a fan of low gas prices. I'm a fan of ending the war in Ukraine. So I understand that you're not a fan, but I am a fan of those things that I just mentioned. I'm a fan of drilling and having not being oil dependent on other countries. So um, I hope that you and we can agree to disagree. I hope we can do that. You see these gray hairs on me? See these on me? You see these gray hairs on me? We can govern ourselves. Oh, we are governing ourselves. We are. And Trump wants less government. But at the end of the day, you say you can govern yourself, so then stop the flow of our tax money's going to Ukraine since you can govern yourself. See, you don't want to. You don't want to do that, brother. You don't, bro. You were Gilly. You don't want to do that because you're sounding really silly right now. You're sounding, all due respect, you're sounding silly. What up, Brian? What up? Hold on, y'all. Let me take a swig of water here. Take a swig of agua. Uh, as y'all know, my other canteen leaks. This one don't leak, man. Sometimes bigger ain't better when it comes to canteens, man. Jesus Christ. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Honestly, isn't a real politician as once is defined. The Washington D.C. is a patriot in all sense of the word. Okay, yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell Gilly here. Gilly, he's so distraught by politicians, and I get it, but Trump's not the one. He's not the one. Why do you think they're trying to lock up Trump? Why do you think they indicted Trump and gave him a mugshot? Because he's not part of the club that Mr. Gilly is talking about. That's why I said, Gilly, you know, I hear your grievances, but you don't want to take shots at Trump, man. Trump is a true patriot. Trust me. I am a very good judge of character, and if I say that you're a patriot, you're a patriot. So now are you questioning my ability to discern? Are you questioning my discerning abilities, Mr. Gilly? Because in my 52 years, I'm very good at discernment. Very good. Very good. In my 52 years of living, I'm telling you, I am very sharp on discernment. And Trump is a patriot. Trump is a true patriot, and not only is Trump a true patriot, he is a patriot that needs to be on Mount Rushmore. Can somebody tell me the requirements of being on Mount Rushmore? Like, what does it take to put a president on Mount Rushmore? Can y'all help me out? I would like to know what are the requirements because um, Trump should be President Trump should be put on Mount Rushmore. Let's see what Kelly says. Kelly says, I love to pull 90% out of install new, change the pay scale and rules, downsize and conduct business. Everything you just said, Kelly, is what Trump is proposing in his new policies when he shuts down the war in Ukraine, when he drill baby drill, and when he reinstalls the new Trump tax cuts. Yes, because we won't be drained billions and billions of dollars all going to Ukraine. So once Trump cuts that off and then he starts drilling, that will give us a surplus, Kelly. So everything you just said will be in par on what Trump's policy plans. And we will talk about it once Trump wins. We'll talk about it. And no, Trump will win. I don't want you to worry yourself because I know you're up in there in Milwaukee, Kelly Ray. But security measures, and I don't know if you've seen the Madison Square Garden. Elon Musk is such a troll. He's like, dark Gothic MAGA. Oh, man. But when Elon says dark MAGA, that's security forces on the internet. That's cyber security to the utmost highest degree. Meaning there won't, if there's cheating, they're going to get caught, and it's not going to work out to their favor. So, and plus it's going to be too big to rid. So, all they're going to earn themselves, Kelly, is a free trip to prison. That's all. But yeah, Elon Musk. Hey, did y'all watch that Madison Square Garden? Yeah, Elon Musk was like, dark Gothic MAGA. I said, boy, he about to sell some more merchandise. He about to sell some more Trump merchandise, man, because, you know, Trump is a guy that likes colors. You know, he likes gold, he likes red. Elon's like dark MAGA. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting bad reception. Yeah, that dark MAGA. Y'all know I gotta order me some. I'm gonna order a dark MAGA muscle shirt. Thing costs $34, but I'm gonna get it because everything that you buy. Oh, and there's a betting site now called Kalshi. They showed if y'all watch the Trump thing, we as regular folks can now bet on the election. So yeah, it's called Kalshi or something. Nah, if y'all, I'm not sure about the name. If y'all go to the Madison Square Garden on RSBN, they'll show the site. Yeah, we as regular folks can sign up and bet now. So yeah, I'm gonna and then if you put $100 on Trump, they'll match $75 to your, and then you win it, you'll win. Um, Trump win, you'll get the 175 back. So I'm gonna bet about I'm gonna put about I'm gonna bet twice, $100 twice, and then they break it down. You can bet on the election. You can bet on which states Trump is gonna win. You can bet on the margins. It's yeah, they got it broken down, man. So it's like a miniature version of Poly Market. What up, Fox? What up, Fox, man? Fox in the house. What's going on, Fox, man? Fox, did you vote yet, Fox? Oh, Fox, type in my voter page, MVP. Type in my voter page and it'll show you where you can vote early, Fox, because I don't think you went to that site. Type that information in and it'll show you where you can go vote right now, Fox. I was intending to do that, Fox, because I know you said your county was doing some weird shit. Type in MVP, Fox, my voter page MVP, and type in your information and it show you where you can vote now or whenever it's convenient for you. I think that'll probably be better off for you, Fox, because you're working, and I myself would not recommend you voting on November 4th. I do not recommend that for no Trump supporter. I recommend us doing that before because, Fox, I know you're working, but I just have a bad feeling about voting on voting on the day of. I have a real funny feeling about that, man. You know, Georgia is not short on shenanigans. They're not short on shenanigans at all. And so, yeah, I would not vote on vote. I would vote early. Just saying, Fox. So, and I want you to be able to vote, Fox. I want you to be able to vote. So, Fox, yeah, go to MVP and let me know how that's looking for you, and if you can find a schedule that's convenient for you, because you, you can find a location that'll take your vote right now. So just let me know, and it's for the whole state of Georgia. Black Sun has a canteen. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, yeah, man. I got tired of the bottles busting into my damn truck and spilling over. So yeah, I had to get a canteen, brother. Yeah. Well, I had to get a canteen too in case some shit go down too, bro. In case some shit go down, it's like I said, Kamala Harris supporters, they want to just tear up shit, burn shit, but no, we're prepared if some real shit go down. We're prepared for some real shit go down. So yeah, I got my canteen. Yeah. But like I said, Kamala Harris supporters aren't built like that. Tim Walz proved that he couldn't even load a shotgun. Tim Walz, he was looking like Elmer Fudd, and then he had the butt on his damn nuts. Like, dude, what? Or maybe he ain't got no nuts. I don't know. But, yeah, Tim Walz, man. And then Tim Walz is a gamer. I'm not going to even comment on that, man. I'm not going to say nothing bad about Tim Walz being a gamer. I'm going to leave that alone. Because y'all know I'm a gamer, so I can't even speak on Tim Walz being a gamer. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Tim Walz is a gamer though, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave that alone, y'all. Yeah, Tampon Tim is a gamer. I didn't. He's got a Twitch account and everything. Him and ALC, they were playing Madden. Like, who plays Madden? But okay, all right. You know what? I don't bash other gamers, especially gamers my age. I try not to do that because I'm a gamer. I'm 52, so one of the codes that I live by, I don't bash other people who are over a certain age who still game. So I'm not gonna do. Y'all didn't hear that, y'all. So I'm not gonna bash older people who game because I game. So I'm not gonna. I was gonna. I'm not gonna say nothing. But there's nothing wrong with older people gaming. Um, it's just Tim Walls. Tim Walls. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave that alone, y'all. So shout out to everybody. It says, I do not believe they were actually playing and having a full-on conversation at the same time. You might have a good point there, Tina. You might have a good point there. I don't. Deep down inside, I want to say that he don't even know how to play video games, but I can't say that because I've seen a lot of people my age and Tim Wall's age who game, so I can't say that. But was he really playing the game? Yeah, I would have to lean towards what you're saying, Tina, because it just didn't seem genuine. See, everything they do is fake. Everything they do is fake, so it's like I can't even believe that. I can't even believe you a gamer. So because everything they do is fake, everything that Kamala does is so fake, man. And she's making these celebrities look fake, you know. So that's why I said I'm not gonna even comment on that, you know, because there's so many directions I can go with that. But I'm gonna leave that alone. You know, their defeat is gonna be enough for me, man. As long as we get out there and defeat their asses, you know. Now I will say this: I do have compassion for my Kamala Harris supporters because you guys are gonna need some type of therapy when your candidate loses. When you see this tremendous landslide, you guys will need some type of therapy. So I'm not going to hate on my neighbors. You know, I'm going to still wave, but I mean, I'm going to read their energy. If they wave at me, I'll wave at them. If they don't wave at me, well, then hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I return whatever energy you give me, I return that same energy. We got 11 people up here and only 6 likes. I know my moderators got me, but I'm talking about all these people in the clouds. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the share button. Y'all hit the like, hit the share. So, yeah. Yeah. Man, that's soy water, sugar water. Yeah. Mm. See, this has a aluminum top. You don't want to get the ones with the plastic top because they strip out. So you want to get the ones with the aluminum. Well, hold on. Yep, that's metal. That's aluminum. So yeah, you want to get the ones with the aluminum top. Not tin because tin has lead in it, but aluminum. Or is that tin? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, be careful because they stopped making those because of the lead poisoning. But I believe that's not. That's. I believe that's aluminum, and if I'm not mistaken, aluminum doesn't leak lead. I don't know. You know what? I have to double check my information on that, but it's supposed to be safe. So you know, I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? Does Yeti make a cantina? I think they do, Mac. I think Yeti does. Yeah, Yeti makes backpacks. I think they make everything. So yeah, anything outdoor, I'm pretty sure they make. Now they might charge an arm and a leg because you know Yeti is a high price name brand. I'm pretty sure they do. Um, but so I guess sometimes it is better to pay more, get more quality. You won't get a stripped out top. So you know, y'all know my other one, it was a plastic, so it got stripped out and water kept leaking out of it. So, but Yeti, I think they do, but you have to double check, Mac. You have to double check, man. I don't want to tell you they do and then they don't. Hey, Black, so you said the Yeti had it, so I don't know. Double check it. I'm guessing. I'm guessing at this point. Um, and shout out to everybody, man. Oh, it's 12. It's 12:30 already, y'all. Damn, it's 12:30. Box a lead seal in the bottom. Oh, it is. That's not good. Does it? Ew, box a lead seal is not good. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I had mine for years and it had no issues. Okay, Mac. Okay, so yeah, Mac, you got to give me the brand. Do they still make it? Because if you do, let me know the brand and I'll order that one, man. Because this one's kind of small. I wanted the one just a little bit bigger. This one is like a mini size. I wanted one just a little bit, just a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, man, just a little bit bigger. But I like this. It keeps it nice and cold. So this is, this is a good one. But I need to be a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger. This guy's in my way, bro. Come on, I need you out of the way. I need you out of the way, baby. I need you out of the way. Thank you. Glad you out of the way, baby. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Get this low. Get this low. Get this low. Okay, so Fox said, I was just watching something where recent ones were sealed with lead, some sort of a manufacturing issue. They fixed it, but just be careful out there. Oh, Fox, give me the name brand so I'm not ordering that. Hopefully, yeah, I don't end up ordering one of those, man. 'Cause I do not want one of those. Um, get it, get it. Backpack Black Sun. Get a Yeti backpack Black Sun. Oh yeah, perfect size. Yeah, I true. Yep. I got a Yeti mug. Okay, okay. Shout out to everybody. Pelican too. Okay, Yeti's my favorite. Yep. Does Yeti make cantinas? I caught up stripped throat with my old cantina. Oh no! Oh no! Matt caught a. Yeah, you gotta. What I do is I take just a teaspoon of bleach, swish it up in there, and then let it air out. The bleach will eat up whatever, and just a tablet like a bleach. You can actually drink a teaspoon. No, not you can't drink a teaspoon of bleach. But I'm saying if I add a teaspoon of bleach to that canteen, and then whatever's left over, that bleach is not going to harm your body per se. It's a small amount of bleach you can actually drink without it doing harm to your body. Hey, y'all. So I gotta wrap it up. I'll talk to you. Peace later, y'all. Peace.